obviously a galaxy is immensely larger than a nebula. Well, most of the time. Most of the time. We all know space is weird. I think so. I would hope you would know the difference. And if you don't, you probably should pay more attention in school. Or go back to it like I want to. Can't afford it. Maybe one day. What I should have done is go to art school. No, I'm kidding. It's not really a thing. I mean, I enjoy art. I don't think it's one of those things you go to school necessarily for. You're either an artist or you're not, you know. Like, sure, you can learn techniques and things like that, but art is something you learn by doing, not by someone teaching you. I think that is a gross misassumption, that people think they can just go to art school and all of a sudden be an artist. And yeah, I'm sure it helps some people, you know what I mean, perfect their art, but you're not gonna be some master artist because you went to art school, you know. That's just stupid. Unless you're talking like maybe like graphic design or something. I don't know, you know what I mean. I don't want to like dismiss graphic design as an actual art, so I shouldn't say that, because I think that's an art of itself too. But yeah, you're definitely not gonna be an artist by going to school. Like, get real. I can't think of any famous artists that right offhand. I'm sure there was a few that went to an art schools, you know what I mean? Like, but very few super famous artists really probably got much from it, you know what I mean? Like, technique, whatever, brush strokes, probably not, you know? Like, you learn to do your own style in art, you know? Like, it's not like they probably do it the same, you know? Like, obviously, like, Rembrandt and Van Gogh do not paint the same. They do not have the same brush strokes by any means. Like, that's something else, you know? Like, people, like historians who like evaluate art and everything else like that, literally can tell who is painting by the brush strokes, you know? Like, so to think you can teach someone that is insane. Like, I mean, yeah, teach them, but like that doesn't mean you can fake it, like, really, you know? You can't just all of a sudden be like that unless you're like Max the Forger, who did it for a living, you know. He painted like that for a living, you know. But that was his own little craft. It wasn't like that was his craft in art, you know. He always loved art, and as a result copied what he saw, you know. He forged other people's work, you know. And even then, you could tell it wasn't his shit. You know, you knew it was Max's stuff. Mostly because he used beeswax and stuff like that. So you put it under a microscope, and all of a sudden you know, because it's not from the same time period, even if it looks like it. But yeah, normally, if anyone that's worth their salt can tell. I think I'm gonna stop the video here. We got a little bit of a base, and I've talked your ear off on nonsense. So once I'm done with this, you can like and subscribe to my nonsense and pay for my paints, you know? Like, they're not expensive. They're not really, anyway. But I can't afford them. So, you know, like and subscribe. It'll help a guy out.